the politics that's going on, and football, I suppose, is really just a side issue.
Well, it should have been a side issue, and I think there is a lot of Barcelona fans very unhappy with the board. They call themselves more than a club. What's happening in Barcelona, in Catalonia at the moment, it's more than exceptional. It would have been the perfect excuse not to play it, but eventually the pressure...
They're trying to go through the paces. This will be the Barcelona team today. It is an important game, of course, because they've won every game so far this season. Ter Stegen is in goals. Gerard Piqué plays, though he's been involved in the politics this week. He believes the people of Catalonia should be having a vote. In midfield, Vidal, Busquets and Paulinho. And Luis Suarez will be alongside Denis Suarez and Lionel Messi. Case of Spanish football, but nothing quite as bizarre as this. This will be the last Palmas team. Of course, it's the first game with Paco Ayestaran, the former Liverpool assistant manager, who is in charge. Michel, Chimo, Lemos and Herrera is their back four, hoping to improve after 4 defeats in 6 games so far this season. Aquilani will be in midfield alongside Hernan. And a strike force supporting of Tanner, Vieira and Tanane. And the sole striker will be Jonathan Caleri, once of West Ham United. Doric day in Spanish politics. Ernesto Valverde trying to get his players' minds focused on a game, as elsewhere in the city is absolute chaos. Horrendous scenes, as I'm sure you've seen. We'll try not to get involved in the politics of things. And it's a rare 90 minutes where supporters in the bars around the city, those who are not lining up to vote, will try to cast their eyes. You do remember a couple of weeks ago, Celta de Vigo were fined for not having enough supporters in the ground.
That's still a reality here, Rob.
It's a long shot there from Borja Herrera. Sorry.
Yeah, as I say, Rob, and this is a long-range effort here. Very hopeful, but that's still a reality for Barcelona in terms of no one allowed into the stadium. Ernesto Valverde, but it's an unusual.
There's a great run, brilliant run from Alex Vidal. There's the little nudge there. The referee felt not enough to send him nose to turf.
The norm for Lionel Messi, isn't it?
Well, he hasn't scored in the last 2, so he's due one. It's Lionel Messi, he finds the gap. Oh, it's a good save. Suarez follows up, it's a doubly good save from Chichi.
This is the shot, it's well saved. And then the rebound, keeper gets in the way once again. He gets up quickly, double save from Chicha.
Barcelona looking for a breakthrough as we hit the half-hour mark. Piqué comes through a crowd of Las Palmas players.
They got a run and jump. I think he headed the ball down off a defender. Linesman or the referee hasn't obviously seen that, and that's why he's a little bit annoyed. For that away. Let's have a look-see from this angle. You can see he's trying to head it down. It doesn't come off the defender. Yeah, it does.
Valverde put it to the players. He selected his side accordingly. And they've had to knuckle down. This is Sergio Roberto with the cross.
Oh.
Free header. Oh, it was Paulinho. He rushed it as Lemos closed him down, but that has been his speciality since he joined the club.
His timing of his runs is brilliant, Rob. He's done that well. But have a look at Sergio Roberto. He does really well to get to the byline. Good athleticism, and Paulinho arrives and probably should have hit the target for me, Rob. I think the defender coming across from the right-hand side, Michel Macedo, has put him off a little bit, but that's a good pleaded. Oh, a good play.
Very good run from Tanani. Looking for support, gets it from Caleri. Oh.
Now have a look at this piece of play. It's a great run here again from Osama, Rob, and he cuts it back, and the shot, that's Palmas Football Club.
Chichizola boxes the ball away only as far as Lionel Messi, last man on the planet you want to give it to.
Found a bit wanting there, he didn't hit the target. Here at the new camp in front of nobody.
Lionel Messi and Suarez stand over the ball. Messi's the head of the queue. A tremendous save once more by Chichi. They probably go at the moment to their strongest 11 players as we see once more Messi's free kick.
Yeah, it's on target. It's quite a way out. You expect, I think, Chichizola to save this one. He can see it a long way, gets a chance to get across. Loads of power on the volley here. He sets it up and bang, hits it. Dipping shot that needs to save. from Chichizola.
Messi swirls it in. Busquets! Not the prettiest goal they're going to score this season, but it breaks the ice at the Camp Nou. And Sergio Roberto salutes the ball boys, because there are no supporters here.
Well, it's a great ball in from Messi first and foremost, but it's a collector's item. Sergio Busquets doesn't score many goals, and it's a set play. If you put a good delivery in, have a look at Busquets. He's got in front of his marker, little glancing header. Oh, it's a good header. Excellent goal from Sergio Busquets. Keeper behind him has committed himself, but I think defensively they should do better than that.
Well, on a day where we expect the unexpected, Sergio Busquets' first La Liga goal since November 2014. Long time coming.
Yeah, almost 3 years.
Or today, 3 of the last 4 goals have been own goals. Now they're looking for a quick fire second. It's Lionel Messi, weaves inside. Chichizola prevents him scoring once more. Luis Suarez. Suarez, and Chichizola is there.
Patterson doesn't hit the target. This is a great save, I think, here from Chichizola. There, that's a good save.
Goalkeeper. Barcelona looking to make it 16 consecutive wins at home. The goalkeeper stays on his line, gives Suarez the advantage, and Suarez goes down.
Penalty.
And it's a big call for the referee. He's got a yellow card and a red card in his hand. What will it be? Yellow for Suarez.
He thinks he died.
I think he believed that Luis Suarez went down late after missing the chance. He was there.
Let's have a look, see.
Took it around the goalkeeper. The leg was out, and Suarez, in the eyes of the referee, fell over it conveniently.
Well, I don't know if he makes any contact. This is the thing.
No,
he doesn't. There it is. There's
only goal. 10 minutes gone in the second half at the Camp Nou. Messi's ball over the top. Suarez anticipating a mistake. Keeps on his feet this time, Luis Suarez. Rounds the defender. Looking back for Messi! Well, they're creating the chances, and for once, little Messi isn't taking them.
Well, it's superb play from Luis Suarez. He makes a good run. He's onside. Defender doesn't deal with it very well, and he fights to get the line of the ball, and then he does really well here. Gets a bit of good fortune, chips it far post. Well, it's penalty spot really for Messi, but he's got to hit the target, and the only thing he doesn't do is hit the target. He heads it downwards. But at the moment, they've had a good second half, though. They've started off really well. Here's Messi.
Here is Lionel Messi. Get out of the way, he says to Iniesta. And, well, those gloves have been like a magnet to the shots of Lionel Messi.
Well, he saved a few, hasn't he? Cagliari, he's saved at least 7 or 8 shots today. This one's not that difficult for him. It takes a bit of a deflection off the defenders, and corner kick.
Swept away. Balls to Lionel Messi. Still can't get his goal.
He's looking for us.
Denis Suarez. Drop of the shoulder from Denis Suarez. Great ball. Messi walks it in. Cool-headed Lionel Messi could be leading Barcelona to their 7th straight success of the season.
It's been a good second half for them, and Messi gets his 13th goal of the season, his 10th in the league. But what's the movement, Rob? He's coming from a deep position, and they're trying to step up, and you've got to put pressure on the man on the ball here. Have a look, and there's the reverse pass. Messi's on. Piqué's offside, and it's Rakitic, but not Lionel Messi. Takes it round the keeper, sticks it in the net. Nothing the goalkeeper can do. Chichizola, he's played really well. He's made some good saves, Rob, but he can't do nothing about that.
Well, Messi generally scores at the Camp Nou. It's almost a guarantee with your match ticket. Not that anybody's got a match ticket today. He's now scored in 15 of his last 16 games at the Nou Camp.
Well, important goals. He's got one of them, little man here, Messi. 13 goals this season.
There is Messi to Rakitic. Rakitic to Suarez. Messi continues the run. He came from nowhere. And Lionel Messi gets his 2nd goal of the game. Magnificent Messi once more.
Oh, lovely little combination, little 1-2. Just as Paco Ayestaran was putting on 2 substitutes, and there you go. Have a look, 1 touch. He's onside. The right back has played him on, yeah. Unbelievable. Michel Mathero played him on. I think it's pretty conclusive now, isn't it? There's a lovely little run. Rakitic involved in it, and a lovely pass then from Suarez. It'll go down as an assist.
He's had 2 pops from distance. Lionel Messi leaves it this time to Suarez.
He doesn't hit the target.